So, J.J. Watt has been released from the Houston Texans yesterday. I was aware, as soon as it happened, but I'm not one of those people. I made a video about it, a really quick video about it, when Matthew Stafford was traded for, Jared Goff. But this, I'll make a quickie video when he gets signed to a team, but, this is released, if he's not traded and he's released, I like to take my time a bit more, construct a video a bit. So today, we're going to talk about the potential landing spots for J.J. Watt in the future. So yeah, let's get right into it. Again, first things first, we got to go over if he went to the Patriots, which is an actual option. He could go to the Patriots. They are saying that the Patriots might go for him. So if he comes to New England, he would have a killer secondary, something he didn't have in Houston. He would have Devin McCourty, J.C. Jackson, Stephon Gilmore, hopefully. And if they return Dante Hightower, Patrick Chung, all these good players on defense, a really good secondary, and he will be teamed up with John Simon, and Lawrence Guy, some of the really good defensive linemen on the Patriots. And along with him, they'd be pretty much unstoppable. And so I would say J.J. Watt to the Patriots would be a very good turnaround. It would get our defensive line up and we'd have a top 5 defense in the NFL. Moving on to another one of the more obvious choices, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mostly because J.J. Watt's a real family guy. He does a lot of commercials with his family. He does a lot of stuff for his family. And if you didn't know, his brothers Derek and TJ play for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Derek got drafted to the Chargers, then got traded to the Steelers. But yeah, he honestly could go to the Steelers if that's what he wanted to do family-wise, but we know in football you can't go to a team just because your family's on there. You got to go to what's right for you financially, and Patriots have cap space, so I honestly really think he's going to the Patriots, not only as a Patriots fan, I think it as a football fan. So yeah, you need to go to a place where you can be helped financially, paid the right amount since you're a top tier defensive end, and do all the right things. Hopefully he's not signed to a team after I'm done with this video, though. That would suck. But yeah. Well, another conspiracy that people are going up with is the Dallas Cowboys for some reason. I do not know why the Dallas Cowboys are even on the list, but I get it, he will be teamed up with DeMarcus Lawrence, but their secondary sucks now. That Cowboys defense had more holes in it than Swiss cheese, bro. I'm sorry, Cowboys fans, it's true. I knew as soon as you lost Byron Jones, your secondary would be trash. Sorry. It's trash. But yeah, honestly, I don't think J.J. Watt's going to the Cowboys. Obviously, he could get picked up by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, although they have a top-tier defensive line. I could see them still grabbing him since Tampa Bay has, every good player that goes into free agency on their team. They got Tom Brady, traded for Gronk, got Antonio Brown out of free agency, got Leonard Fournette out of free agency. You get my idea. You get the idea. But J.J. Watt teaming up with Tom Brady, that would be a pretty good combo coming in the next season. But I honestly don't think he will go to Tampa Bay. There's no way he's going back to Houston, though. I'm sorry, Houston Texans fan. It just really is not true. So, next person I'm talking about is the Browns. The Browns have been in this hole J.J. Watt conspiracy for a bit ever since he got released. The Browns have a top-tier defensive end already in Myles Garrett. But, like, imagine them, like, teaming up, like, Myles Garrett right end, freaking J.J. Watt left end. That would be a killer defensive line. Like, bruh. You can't get better than that, bruh. You literally cannot get better than that. Like, still, I'm hoping he goes to the Patriots, but if he goes to the Browns, I think he'd have a pretty successful career. Even though, since the Browns are good now, apparently. Okay, another one is the Green Bay Packers. I'm sorry, like, Green Bay's just a joke to me at this point. Like, I'm sorry, Green Bay. Like, you're not a joke to play against. You're just a joke in the playoffs. You can win the division or go in the wild card round, win your playoff games, and then the NFC Championship you lose every year. Might as well not even go to the NFC Championship. You get me? Like, honestly, you gave Brady his freaking 7th ring. Like, you're the real Super Bowl game. Patrick Mahomes didn't do crap against Tom Brady. And I'm sorry, this is going into a tangent against Green Bay Packers. Let's just talk about J.J. Watt right now. J.J. Watt and the Green Bay Packers, they did sign, like, a really good defensive tackle right before the playoffs. I forgot his name. I'm sorry. All I know is his nickname is Snacks for some reason. I'm sorry. I forgot your name. You're a really good football player. I'm crap at doing this. They also got Kenny Clark there. And a couple other pieces on that D-line that are really good. I think the Packers have a really good defensive line. I don't really think necessarily they need J.J. Watt, but if they do go get him, I would see him having a pretty good career in Green Bay. Moving on to the Chicago Bears. Ooh. So this one is not a match made in heaven, but like defensive line heaven, you know? Because you got Khalil Mack and J.J. Watt on the same defensive line. Like, I get Khalil Mack. I don't think Khalil Mack's a pass rusher. I think he's a left outside linebacker, actually. But still, they use him a lot in the pass rush. But yeah, J.J. Watt and Khalil Mack, that would be an amazing duo, bro. Nobody would know how to game plan against that. Again, I honestly think the Bears' defense is really good. They got Tariq Cohen, and they got... Is it Kyle Full? I don't know. It's like some Fuller guy that they have on cornerback on defense. But, again, their offense, pretty trash. I don't even know if Mitchell Trubisky's staying or if he's leaving at this point. Nick Foles is most likely going to be their quarterback next year, unless they draft one in the draft. And, like, the Chicago Bears keep making the playoffs, although they just suck. They really just suck. I'm sorry, Chicago Bears fans, you suck. But yeah, honestly, if J.J. Watt went to the Bears, that would just improve their defense, but I honestly don't think he's going to the Bears, because I think they should use their salary cap on different stuff instead of their defense. And... is that it? No way. Dallas, New England, Chicago, Green Bay, Pittsburgh. Yeah, I've already talked about all these. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm reading this off a freaking article. I'm just freaking. I'm freaking crappy, bro. I'm so bad at this. Yeah, let's just talk about. I'm gonna look up at my poster right here. I have a poster of every NFL team. I'm gonna just see and go through all of them really quick. This is gonna be like the end of the video. I'm going to go through every single NFL team, see if J.J. Watt would go to that team. Baltimore Ravens. I honestly don't think he's going to Baltimore, mostly because they just signed Calais Campbell to a huge deal, and you know their defensive line is already pretty good. Cincinnati Bengals. He could potentially go to Cincinnati, but I honestly don't think so, mostly because they're Cincinnati and they're kind of trash. I don't think J.J. Watt's going to go to a team that's kind of trash. Unlike Cincy was good with Joe Burrow. If Joe Burrow can play up to par like he did this season, next season, then that'd be pretty good. Browns, we already talked about Browns. Steelers, we already talked about Steelers. Bills, he could potentially go to Bills. I really hope not because, they're in our division, and I liked the Bills last season, so yeah. Miami Dolphins, honestly don't think he's going to Miami, mostly because, they really have, they have a good secondary, they don't have a good defensive line, their offense really needs help though. I honestly don't think he's going to Miami at all. New England, I already talked about New England, hopefully he's going to New England. The Jets, no way in heck that he's going to the Jets. He is not going to a team with a losing record. Broncos, he's not going to a team with a losing record. Kansas City Chiefs, he might just go there to try and make a quick Super Bowl run before the end of his career. Chargers, probably not, mostly because, they do have Rookie of the Year on their offense, but their defense has a lot of holes in it. Raiders are going to be one of the worst teams in the NFL next season, so yeah, I honestly don't think he's going to the Raiders. Colts, potentially he could go to the Colts, but, I really don't see the Colts even going out and make a deal for him. Jacksonville Jaguars, I don't see him going there either. Tennessee Titans, potentially they got Jadeveon Clowney. There could be a reunited thing there. The Titans defense also has some really good people. They have Kevin Byard. So yeah, I honestly think he could potentially go there. Next team we got Lions. I honestly don't think he's going to the Lions, mostly because, the Lions have a losing record. Vikings, maybe. I honestly never see the Vikings going out and getting a deal since they have Danielle Hunter on their defensive line. New York Giants, don't see them putting out a deal. Eagles, don't see them putting out a deal. Washington Football Team, possibly, but they already have, Chase Young and all those other defensive linemen, Arizona Cardinals, again, they have a pretty good team. I could see him going there. I honestly think he could go to the Arizona Cardinals. Rams, they got Aaron Donald. That'd be a really good, collaboration with J.J. Watt and Aaron Donald. Really don't see them, putting out a deal for him since they have Aaron Donald, though. 49ers, they got Nick Bosa already. I really don't think they're going to put out a deal for him. Seattle Seahawks, the Seattle Seahawks have Bobby Wagner and all those other people on defense. They could potentially put out a deal for him. But again, they have to negotiate with Russell Wilson at the minute to stay, so, honestly don't know. Atlanta Falcons, they had a losing record. I don't think, even if they put out a deal, he'll sign with them, mostly because their defense really sucks, and their offense, they're looking to get rid of Julio Jones. Who does that? Carolina Panthers, potentially, he could go to the Carolina Panthers. They had a decent season last season. Never know. You never know. If they put out a deal, you might think of it. New Orleans Saints are not going for him because all their salary cap are in the trash, and we already talked about Tampa Bay. Boom. That is every single NFL team that J.J. Watt could potentially go to. All 32. Yeah, I'm not bro. Covered all 32 NFL teams. I think we're good. We covered all the bases on this J.J. Watt video. Really good way to start Homeland Defense weekend. If you can, subscribe, like the video. There's going to be a lot more videos coming out very, very, very soon. I'm looking for another upload today and 2 uploads tomorrow. So yeah, look out for that. I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.